Oh, this is actually a full-on cinematic battle here. Hellboy! What?
Light down.
Are you serious?
This just got a whole lot more interesting.
What's up, guys? My name is unCAGEDgamez. Welcome back to another Injustice 2 video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Fighter Pack 2. I'm going to give my honest opinions on the Fighter Pack 2. I did a reaction to it yesterday. Oh my god, I am so hyped right now. In that video, I gave my initial right off the bat opinions, but it was really early in the morning, so I didn't know half the things I was saying. But now I took a day and we're going to talk about the things that I like, dislike, and just my honest opinions on the Fighter Pack 2. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna straight up tell you guys how I feel about the Fighter Pack 2. Now, before we actually get started though, I got to remind you that these are just my opinions. There might be characters that you guys like that I don't like. There might be a character I like that you don't like. We all are entitled to our own opinions. Let's first start off with the positives of the Fighter Pack 2. First things first, Black Manta. Black Manta is probably hands down the best thing in Fighter Pack 2, in my opinion. Out of all the DLCs in Fighter Pack 2, his design is the cleanest looking one. And overall, he looks like he belongs in Injustice 2. Also, that leads into my second point. He's actually a DC character in the Fighter Pack. In this Fighter Pack, there's only one DC character, and that's Black Manta. Raiden's an MK character, and Hellboy, some of you guys might not know, he's not DC, he's not Marvel, he's actually Dark Horse. That's a different comic book company. So Hellboy is a guest character. But Black Manta is the only solo DC representative in the Fighter Pack 2, which I think he's representing it really great because he looks fantastic. And it's Black Manta, like, come on, let's give some Aquaman characters some love. We haven't got any other Aquaman characters until now. I gotta say, they did a great job on Manta's design. You can customize his gear to make him even look cooler with all the gear customizations, but his default outfit looks fantastic. So, if anything, I'll probably rock with that. Now, I'm all for guest characters, but I'm only for those guest characters as long as they're cool enough to be guest characters. Which leads us to our next point, Hellboy.
Thanks for the light down.
I think Hellboy is a great guest character. We actually made a video a long time ago talking about Hellboy possibly being a guest character in Injustice 2. It was Hellboy, Spawn, and it looks like Hellboy made the cut. I'm excited for him. He looks awesome. I love his design. His face though, it looks a little bit too cartoony. I thought it was going to be more realistic, but hey, he still looks fantastic. Now, I have seen some people online saying, why is Hellboy in the game? He shouldn't be in the game. Spawn should be in the game. But then they don't realize that this is only Fighter Pack 2, and there's still one more Fighter Pack with 3 more characters. So it's not like Spawn not showing up in this Fighter Pack means he's not going to show up at all. Now, there is a chance that he might not be in the game still, but there is still one more Fighter Pack, and we got 3 guest characters at the moment, Sub-Zero, Raiden, and Hellboy. They're probably going to end off on an even 4 and have Spawn being the last guest character in Fighter Pack 3. That's what I'm thinking, but people are already going crazy about, oh, screw Hellboy, I want Spawn. Spawn should have been in the game, but there is still one more Fighter Pack, so we should just take it easy. And I think the inclusion of Hellboy in Fighter Pack 2 or in Injustice in general was probably the biggest reason why I think Fighter Pack 2 was pretty good, because everyone was expecting Spawn. Not a lot of people were expecting Hellboy, so when they revealed Hellboy, when we saw his fist, that just blew me away because I was like, finally, a surprise from NetherRealm. We've been getting too many leaks, we've been getting too much spoilers, so for this character to just show up without anyone or not a lot of people knowing was awesome, and that's why I gave this Fighter Pack a little bit higher of a score because of the surprise factor. But now that we talked about all the positive, let's talk about the negatives. Now, I'm gonna say this again. Remember that these are just my opinions, and it's okay for you to like a character I don't like, or I to like a character that you don't like. So that being said, let's talk about Raiden. I've said this many times. Pretty much every time I talk about Raiden, I say this because some people just zone out every time I talk about how I'm not a big fan of Raiden showing up in Injustice 2. I don't hate Raiden. The only Mortal Kombat character I absolutely hate is Noob Saibot. If Noob Saibot showed up in Injustice 2 as a guest character, I would have flipped. But Raiden, I'm not mad that he's in the game. I'm just disappointed. I just don't like the fact that we got 2 Mortal Kombat guest characters in a DC fighting game. Like I said earlier, I'm for guest characters as long as they're cool enough. But Raiden showing up, like, there are so many DC characters with lightning powers that could have replaced Raiden. Now that I think about it, Raiden being in the game is probably why that one artist showed off scrapped designs of Static Shock being in Injustice 2, because they're like, oh, we got Raiden in the game, we don't need Static, so get those designs out of here. They already knew Raiden was gonna be in the game, which I gotta say, NetherRealm, think you made a big mistake on this one. Now, I like to think of myself as a positive guy. I don't really hate that many things, except for Noob Saibot. Was I a fan of Sub-Zero being in Injustice 2 First Fighter Pack? I did not love it, but I didn't hate it either, because I knew Sub-Zero was going to be in the game and I was completely fine with one Mortal Kombat guest character showing up. And overall, his design was amazing. I loved his design. But Raiden, on the other hand, his design looks like he just got off the set of Magic Mike XXL. Why are you showing your chest, Raiden? And what is up with the thing on your face? I know you have a move that's called like the Superman, but why are you copying or trying to copy Superman with the freaking face guard mask? Like, are you trying to be a superhero, Raiden? Because it's not a good look for you. I would have been fine with the classic Raiden outfit. I would have been fine with Evil Raiden. I would have been fine with any other Raiden, but this Raiden in the game looks so bad. Even my Mortal Kombat friends, my die-hard Mortal Kombat friends, they all say that his design is baloney. And before some of you guys go in the comments and say, Cage, you can make his design look really cool with all the gear. Yes, I know you can make him look cool with the gear, but that means you gotta play with that ugly gear to possibly unlock the cool gear for Raiden. And seeing how good my luck is unlocking gear for Injustice 2, I'll probably play as that ugly Raiden for like 4 hours, unlock one cool bamboo hat gear, and unlock like 17 different epic Gorilla Grodd gear. My point here is, it's cool to have gear that makes your character look cool, but the default character should look cool in itself. Hellboy and Black Manta looks amazing, so what happened to Raiden? And while we're talking about Raiden, let's go back when Ed Boon made a voting poll saying which character, which MK character would make the best guest character for Injustice 2. In first place, obviously Sub-Zero won, but guess who came in second place? Not Raiden. Johnny Cage came in second place. Raiden came in third place, so why did he make it into the game and not Johnny? Don't get it twisted. I would have still been mad if Johnny made it into Injustice 2, because again, that's 2 Mortal Kombat guest characters. One is good enough. Even though it's Johnny, I don't want Johnny in the game. I can play Johnny in Mortal Kombat X. Now granted, I think Johnny would have been a better character than Raiden because his gameplay is none like anybody else's in Injustice 2's roster, and his interactions between the characters in the Injustice 2 roster would have been hilarious. Johnny had the best intros in Mortal Kombat X. I would have loved to see him interact with like Blue Beetle, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, all those characters. You know, I think it would have been so funny to see. But now that Raiden's in the game, we're probably gonna get intros like, I am Raiden, the Thunder God. And then Batman's gonna be like,
prove it to me.
and this is not the first time this voting poll situation happened. Back in the day, now we're going way, way back, in Injustice 1, they talked about which character should be DLC for Injustice Gods Among Us. And in first place, at the time, was Red Hood. He was above everyone else, but somehow, at the end of the results, Zatanna came in first. Now, no hate to my girl Z, but I'm pretty sure there's more fans of Red Hood than Zatanna. So, it was weird to see that Red Hood was winning by a lot, but then at the end result, somehow Zatanna won? Something strange is going on, and I'm not talking about Doctor Strange. I feel like I've gone on way too long, but I had to say what I had to say. I wanted to be honest with you guys. I don't want to sugarcoat things. Some of you guys think I'm like, you're an Injustice fanboy. You love everything Injustice. Overall, I think Fighter Pack 2 is pretty good. I don't think it's amazing, but I don't think it's awful. I'm still super excited to get my hands on the characters, some more than others. But let me know your honest opinions on the Fighter Pack 2 down below, and let's keep the comments civil, alright? We're trying to have a discussion here. Let's talk about it. Let's not call names, insult people for their own opinions. Like I said, they might like a character you guys don't like, but let's just talk about it. I want to see and hear your honest opinions on Fighter Pack 2 down below. But if you guys enjoyed the video and my honest opinions on Fighter Pack 2 with no BS, give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. Mine is unCAGEDgamez, and you just got caged. Destructiveness. That was good. That was so good.